cheese of the sheep that they make, the yogurt, olives,
Yumurta.
and chai.
Chai.
Leaving this lovely family that hosted me last night. Thank you very much.
شكرا. شهداك.
Shukran. Shukran. Ciao.
Ciao. Ciao.
Wonderful hospitality, generosity. They saw me cycle out of the village. Actually, I was at the local market, the local grocery shop, and that was a first for me. You had to remove the shoes to get into the shop, so I was like, yeah, fuck this, and I left, and they were like, what's going on? But yeah, I was tired. It was dark basically, and I didn't want to lose time. So I didn't want to bother to remove the shoes, going into the shop for a drink, and yeah. So these guys, they ran after me with their car, and they told me to stop at their home and to have food there, and I could sleep there. They wanted to put up a bed for me, but I was like, no, just let me pitch my tent that I sleep more comfortably. And they were like, no. And then I was like, no, I do insist. I'm gonna fucking sleep in my tent. They are very nice people, very, very nice people. Lovely family. And yeah, yesterday, I don't know if I mentioned in the video, but I was feeling this is Turkey, but it's not. It feels like full Arabic culture. And interestingly, I asked them something along these lines. Obviously, I was a little bit diplomatic on asking, but they told me they feel Arabic before they feel Turks. And they feel like, I don't know, for the last so many hundreds of years, I don't know if it's like 200 years, it's they are part of Turkey. They've been conquered basically. They feel like it's some sort of domination, but for them it's they feel Arabic. And now they said that all the kids, they go to school, they learn Turkish, we speak Turkish, but they said the generation of their fathers that would speak Arabic. So yeah, this is Turkey, but full Arabic culture basically. And I could tell from the food, from the way people behaved and things like that. Yesterday I was like, this is Turkey, but it's not. Yesterday I did at the end 156 kilometers, so good progress despite the setbacks in the morning. And yeah, now all around is basically, they told me 60 kilometers of desert. Let's do a long day, maybe not a lot documenting, because I will try to push the whole day. They gave me some frozen water, so I'll try to hydrate as much as possible during the morning to cope with the very hot weather in the afternoon. It's gonna be 44, but today it's gonna be better than yesterday because hopefully we're not going through the humidity of the farms, but it stayed dry. Until if it's dry, it's okay. The problem is when it's humid. But yesterday, yeah, it was very challenging because at some point I had water, but it was really hot, and even though it's water, but it's like drinking piss. It's very difficult to ingest it, and you don't feel hydrated at all. And yeah, I was minutes away from passing out, heat stroke. when I reached civilization, and Ahmed, I think his name was Ahmed, rescued me there at the hardware store. Alright, see the car? So the road is there. I'll hit the paved road. I'm gonna drink a lot. I have cold water here. I have a frozen bottle that they gave me, and it's look, in 20 minutes it's already melting. It's really hot. I love it. I love it when it's hot and dry. Power nap. This was perfect. Probably have fleas as well, but what can you do? It was perfect. Power nap.
1.5 kilometres.
Fuck. It's not commute. Nappy. Nappy that she said. Power nap, and now get a drink here. Something cold. Keep going. As you can see, we're back in the... Sorry, something went into my eye. Like a drop of my own sweat. And sunscreen. So yeah, as you can see, we're back in the corn farms. See, I'm sweating like a pig because we are leaving Kisiltepe. I've rerouted Mapi.gz and Komoot. They wanted me to go up those mountains when there is this big, beautiful highway. What the fuck? I'm gonna ride on the highway. It's 70 kilometers shorter and 3,000 meters of elevation gain loss. Almost 3,200, I think. Beautiful mountains though, but yeah, no, not this time. I need to get to Iraq ASAP. Every truck coming on the other side, they have this reservoir. It's a bit suspicious. This shop has a big sign that says booze var, and booze is ice. So I asked for ice there, but he was like, no. So he has ice here. Look at this. This is how they sell ice in Turkey. So then I was like, it's too big for my thermos. So he got a few chunks of these and break them up, and then I put them in my thermos. See? Very sanitized, I would say. No, but he broke them up. It was a bit dirty, the ice, but I put some water on it, so it's okay. I washed it. The sun will set soonish, and I'm gonna pitch my tent somewhere here in the vineyards. You can see the grapes there. I think they cut all these grapes already, but the guy saw me checking them out and he gave me a full bag. And then I asked if I could put my tent, and he said yes. So tonight I'm gonna sleep here, right on the highway, and very early next morning I will hit the road. The good thing is, following this highway, I cut my route of more than 70 kilometers, I checked. And most importantly, no mountains. Here they also have a bathroom. I already washed myself. They have a basin with some water. Good end of the day, for once. A day with no problem. Hussein and Najad also invited me to break bread with them, so we're gonna have a little bit of food together. Thank you so much. Oh, the dinner was really good. Very spicy, but very good. That's where I slept last night. And now it's time to hit the road to Iraq. I'm next to the wall again. No man's land in the middle and the big beautiful wall. Syria is on the other side. Here they built two walls because why not? Two is better than one. That town is Turkish from one side of the wall and Syrian on the other side. And I think, I don't know if that border crossing is open or not. It's the official border. It looks close. Looks very close. Bus stop. This is the third bus stop. The first two I took a nap. Well, two naps. And now is Borlotti Beans stop. It's a bit windy. Before it was sort of side wind but tailwind. Now started to becoming headwind. Oh yeah, still on the highway, still full of trucks with these petrol, diesel, kerosene, I don't know what they... Officially it says asphalt. Thousand. Pit stop water. Very good, very fashionable. Muka, ciao muka turka. Turka. Kurda. Good morning. It's 6:15. The sun is high already. Last night I was gonna stop and camp in a kind of gas station restaurant over there. They told me they had a nice grassy area and they told me yeah I could camp there totally, but then I realized the restaurant is open 24/7 and obviously there are some truck drivers stopping there and going to the garden, and yeah I didn't want to be bothered, so I just left. And into the pitch dark, I cycled 1 kilometer, something like that. The station is probably 1 kilometer that way. I cycle on the highway and then I just stop into this field. Got up around 5. It's the last it's not the last day of my visa. Tomorrow is the last day, but today I arrived to Silopi and I will spend the night there. I'm trying to find a host, otherwise I will have to get a room so that I can cross the border very early in the morning. Good news, last night I got my Kurdish visa. I mean, the visa, Iraq visa for the Kurdish autonomous region. That, since very recent, is also valid for federal Iraq. So hopefully, when I cross into federal Iraq, I won't have any problems. Finger crossed, because I got a 30-day visa and it was €70. Let's push to Silopi, the border between Kurdish Turkey and Kurdish Iraq. It is hundreds of kilometers on a flat land, only to find out that at the end of it there is a huge valley. It's a bit hazy, but there is a city down there. And obviously I'm not on the highway because the highway was going down, up and down. So this way I'm avoiding a lot of troubles. I guess we need to cross that city, huh? We're still also next to the border, as you can see, no man's land, and the big beautiful bridge, sorry, the big beautiful bridge, but also the big beautiful wall.
Continue straight.
That's it. Silopi, and then underneath Habor, Iraq. That's where I'm going to cross the border. Here the border is the river. So on the other side of the river, the other bank, is Syria. This side is Turkey. Here you can see better the big beautiful wall, the river, and Syria. This is DHL in Silopi. I got a little bag that I got delivered from Istanbul. I'm gonna squeeze it a little bit more, but yeah, there are basically my pants for the winter and a merino base layer for the winter and bits and pieces, but yeah, it's mostly for the winter. I got it from Istanbul. So now I'm in Silopi. I got my Iraqi visa, well, the Kurdish one, and I arrived one day before my visa expires, my Turkish visa expires, so I think I deserve to treat myself with a room. There is a government hotel for teachers that other people can use as well. It's on Overlander. It looks cheap enough for me, and I will go there and see if they give me a room. If they give me a room, I'll stay there tonight and arrange bits and pieces, rearrange a little bit my gear, and yeah, just get ready for Iraq. I also need to print out my visa. Yeah, I want to clean up a few things. I also wash a little bit the bicycle. I want to do some spring cleaning before going to Iraq. This is my hotel, the teacher's hotel. Lots of public servant, teachers, doctor, nurses. If they want to work for the government, they have to come and stay a few months in different areas of Turkey where nobody wants to go. All right, I got a room, 13 euro. This is what 13 euro in Kurdish Turkey gets you. The room is very basic. There is sheets, there is towel. There's enough space for my bike. There is a working fridge. I was told there is a washing machine I can use. There's hot water, there's shower, there's the toilet. Towel, yeah. It's good. The only problem of Turkish bedrooms, at least the cheap hotels that I ever visited, there's also air conditioning. The problem of these hotel rooms are the smell of nicotine. Oh, man. The stunk of smoking permeates the walls. You know, the walls smells like nicotine. All right, I'm gonna shave. I'm gonna shower. I'm gonna take all my dirty clothes, throwing them in the washing machine. The good thing, in the goodie package that I got from Istanbul, there is a new hat from Trackmates as well. It's the same hat, just different color, a little darker. So I have now to go to a tailor and get my mod, something like this done. otherwise it flies away. So yeah, the priority now is shower, washing, and then that. And maybe go to a bank and see if I can withdraw some dollars somewhere, or what's the story with Iraq.